Alright, we got that done. Okay, got that one done.
We all know the Bible business women. I covered that, but yeah, hold on. You said Troy on video Snowden showed it. Man, Snowden been in my algorithm for the past week. For the past fucking week. Salute Rum Solo. What up, though? Who shot first? It was Ham Solo. Shot the shit out that stormtrooper. Blam! Nigga ran into that room. Them niggas was deep in that bitch too. It was the reflexes though. He had no choice. He had no fucking choice. Nigga run up to that motherfucking hall and like, oh shit. Yo, man, you gotta be a bad motherfucker to raid the motherfucking Death Star and survive. And survive. Like, this motherfucker took my shit. I'm about to get that bitch back. Nigga, the fuck these niggas thought. Come on, Chewie. What's up, Luke, little nigga?
Damn, where my shit at?
I'm about to get my shit back. Yeah, facts. He shot the shot. Everybody thought this was, nigga. Han Solo by himself, nigga, with Chewbacca, nigga. Went in that bitch and got his fucking shit back. He was like, nigga, like, they the leaders of the galaxy. They blew up a planet. I don't give a fuck what they blew up. I'm about to get my shit back. Fuck Darth Vader. Fuck those stormtroopers. Come on, Chewie, let's go. Come on, Luke, little nigga. All right, old man. Nigga Obi-Wan. Oh shit, Princess Leia, what up, though? What up, though? Okay, cool, nigga, we out this bitch. In reality, them niggas supposed to die. You know how cute those niggas was in that bitch? Nigga, you inside the fucking Death Star. Got out that bitch and spit the fucking block and blew that bitch the fuck up. Nigga, come on, dog.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That shit was cold. Shouts out to Star Wars, man. Hey, I'm still a big fan. I'm still a big fan of that motherfucker. For real, for real. Damn, that one of the Star Wars tangent. God damn, man. Just like you know that shit was impactful. I'll never forget. It was a long time ago in the 90s. I watched all 3 movies back to back. Back to back. Stayed up all night watching that shit. It was like a motherfucking Saturday night too. I like picked the perfect time to watch it. Spin the block and still took out the Death Star. All right, spin the block on their ass. Ran that bitch, raided the ship, ran that bitch, got their ship back, saved the girl, got the fuck out there, spin the block and blew that bitch up. Man, that's some real shit.
Yeah, that was some real shit.
That's some real shit right there.
Wait, rescue your bitch, blew the ship
and
up.
Then they motherfucking, I think on the third one, they motherfucker had to go save Princess Leia. They spent the block on Jabba the Hutt. One of the motherfucking most ruthless motherfuckers in the galaxy, or like at least in that area. Nigga, Master Bounty Hunter got bitches for slaves and shit. I'm like, y'all fucking this alien motherfucker? Oh shit, nigga, you gotta be a kingpin or something. You gotta be a kingpin or something. Nigga had motherfucking Han Solo and Carbonite and shit. Boba Fett, Top Dog, Bounty Hunter and this bitch. Like, yo, nigga, the galaxy is ruthless. I want to be a pirate. I want to be a Boba Fett, bro. I'm about to start hauling niggas in. You can be a Jedi, a Sith Lord, or Boba Fett. And like at least with Boba Fett, nobody telling you what the fuck to do. A Sith Lord, you got a shitload of power. Jedi, you got a shitload of power, man. But like Boba Fett, man, come on, no. It's all about skills, abilities. Yeah, he can force push my ass, but I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot while I'm being tossed in the air. Like, oh, bitch. Don't force push me, motherfucker. Bitch, I got a jetpack too, nigga. I get force pushing jetpack on out there. Like, oh shit, I'm out this bitch. That's a Jedi. I'm fighting the Jedi. You'll be a clone maker. Yo, nigga, that ain't such a bad idea, dog. That ain't such a bad idea. Got many clones in yourself. Nigga, that's your army. That's your army, nigga. You good. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of motherfuckers in the known guys. There's a lot of motherfuckers. So he's supposed to be talking about church, nigga. You don't understand. Star Wars is a religion to some people. I've seen the groups. I've seen the motherfucking conventions. Star Wars and Star Trek are still beefing right now, I think. You don't want to see a war. You know, and I love Star Wars, man. You know, I love Star Wars like a motherfucker, but I'm more of a fan of Star Trek. Star Trek became my love because it felt like it was grounded in realism. Like, you know, I don't know if it was a techno babble or maybe like certain great dialogue, but you know, like Star Trek was the shit. And like it was really because LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow. I was like, oh shit, he got these motherfucking silver glasses, all this shit. I watched it for him. And then it was like, damn, Captain Picard is the shit. Damn, Riker is the shit. I'm sorry, Jordy, but if it wasn't for Jordy LaForge, if it wasn't for the Reading Rainbow, that ship, the motherfucking USS Enterprise,
that shit would have went down a lot.
That shit would not be warp drive. That motherfucker's chief head of engineering. That motherfucker, yo.
It was.
Jordy LaForge, that ship ain't moving.
It wasn't.
It was like,
that shit was fucked up.
Damn, I need 5 minutes. He was like, nigga, I need that shit done in 3, LaForge.
He's like,
yes,
damn.
Captain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Captain Kirk.
You know, like them certain storylines they gave. You know, they made him kind of weak and shit. He had an infatuation with one doctor. So, hold up. Let me stop.
Right, he had an infatuation with an alien doctor.
Let's get back to the
green and shit.
My bad, y'all.
An alien that
man that they should not teach. And despite the fact that this is all crystal clear, and that it is not just for some people, sometimes it's some churches, because Paul gives his basis.
No, fuck that. I blame Han Solo for having that name. I blame you, Han Solo. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Yeah, man, but like, yeah, dog. Thanks for coming in, maybe going that fucking tangent.
Hey, giving out content when they need it.
Shit, I love the franchise.
You look like you had froze with no content for a second.
Eve was the first to be
conversation.
Therefore, women in general at large are not to be trusted, which is the most insane thing ever.
That's what you usually do when you see these streams and shit. They got like maybe 1 or 2 people on there trying to get their reaction in the chat.
Niggas was going around also.
Get them hype
ancient red pill.
The team's
ancient red pill. Look at ChristianRedPill.com. Nigga, they was like, yeah, nigga, bitches ain't shit because they bit the apple first. You can picture how crazy this shit is. We can go back in time right now, like the pimps from the Chappelle Show, and just watch this shit from a distance and be like, and just hear that shit come out of their mouth. That shit is fucking hilarious. Don't trust
that would be crazy.
Don't trust bitches because of Delilah too. It was like, no, it was Samson's fault. That nigga chose to fuck that Philistine.
He did. That was a choice. He could have let her slide.
This was funny though.
He just had to clean that body though.
The mindset of people back in the day. It was like, I see why people was being controlled. It's like, man, the motherfuckers
right, because they were stupid.
Any goddamn
Right, she gonna be just stupid. You better work your
instructions. Genesis allegorical. There's like so many issues here, but we're actually just gonna focus on this verse about submission. This is just
I'm doing that. Hey, nigga, that's my job. They already had that in the lab. Already got that working. Hold on, fuck that. Hold on, Marshall. Already got that shit on display. It's being worked on right now. GBA. I need them. I got some on Overwatch. I have some in spaceships. Yo, man, that was my secret project. Yo, that's how you come across my secret files, bro.
I got the files, man. I took the files, bro.
Shout out to Gba Radio, man. And much love to the First Lady, Vonta. And shouts out to the goddess Crystal. You're in Crystal City right now. at the Hurricane at night Trappers Church.
Hurricane Trappers Church.
Cool, you can have some.
I can have some. Hey, I appreciate you sharing, bro. We making millions of them, you know what I'm saying? I just want to come from my state where, you know, we making $1 million of them chicks, so, you know, I need at least like a good 100 just for backup, you know? My clothes might go down. So I might be misformed and shit, you know?
Justification for
it might look beautiful as hell, and then she ain't got no kind of brain inside that head, you know? They so
and it is quite
a whole
clearly
unit.
still foundational in even most modern Christian marriage counseling. My wife and I heard it. Jesus, by the way, never established a household hierarchy. One of the only credit I give
he
Jesus
never
is that
did.
in his time, he was one of the few that actually elevated women in some circumstances. You know, when he wasn't calling them a dog and comparing them to getting his leftover scraps.
A dog getting their leftover scrap. Oh man, I forgot he did say that shit, man.
Verses where Paul straight up says the quiet part out loud, telling women not to deny their husbands sexually, except of course.
Right.
Oh yeah, and make sure you don't turn your man down the bedroom.
Right, he did say that. He said that, and hey, women do that shit left and right.
That's some grimy shit.
There is an exception in times of prayer and fasting, but even then only for a short while. This is about control. This is about men getting what they want when they want and using God and religion to justify it. And that is how it is still played out. It is one of the many
and
reasons.
then you fast forward, the Crusades. Then you fast forward to the Crusades.
Oh yeah, it went crazy.
In the name of God, in the name of God.
Just stabbing through the gut with the sword and shit.
That things like marital rape were not even acknowledged until quite recently, and still absolutely.
Yeah, it's quite recently. And like what was crazy was a chick can get raped and nothing happens to the guy. He gotta pay the father of the chick and then marry the chick. Man, I'm like, what type of
that shit crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy in ancient times.
In not, of course, just Christian households.
I'm like, nigga, that nigga should be stoned for doing this to my daughter. Like, no. If this nigga have some money, he can pay off the father, marry the daughter.
That shit crazy.
I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
That shit back then was crazy.
Wonder why people still fleeing to America. Or just getting the fuck away from the area in general. Like, what the fuck?
Just think in general, if there was ever a place it shouldn't happen, wouldn't you think it would be a Christian household? No, in fact, it's more excusable, scripturally speaking, in Christian household. And on a similar note, so we can do this next one quickly, same book, Ephesians 6:5, slaves, obey your earthly masters with fear and trembling.
I love mentioning that one. I mention that one every Sunday. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with fear and trembling. Yep. And you know how Christians like to compare this, the motherfucking ancient shit to right now? Well, let's compare that ancient shit to right now. Slaves obey your earthly masters with fear and trembling. Everybody fears fighting the government. Everybody fears fighting the police. Everybody fears fighting these evil, tyrannical motherfuckers. Peter Thiel, Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, Larry Ellison.
Yeah, Dr. Fauci, he an evil nigga.
Schwab.
Dr. Fauci definitely evil nigga. He need to be taken out.
The Trilateral Commission.
You know, fucking kill 1 million plus people and shit. And got away with it.
Royal
His ass
family.
need to go straight to hell.
Reptilian.
Straight to hell, gasoline draws, principal gas can, all that shit.
Allegedly, I don't know. I don't want to go that far, but the first names before I mentioned the alien shit are definitely breathing right now. You know, adrenochrome smoothie motherfuckers.
In singleness of heart as you obey Christ. Again, another household code segment here. We see slavery as a norm, which it was.
Exactly, GBA, yeah. That shit is wild.
I know.
I still got the... Right.
Right, that shit used to be crazy. I can rape your daughter.
Dog, Christianity was crazy.
Smack your dad with a couple dollars and shit, and you still my bitch.
Right there, nigga, that shit was wild.
Damn, that shit used to be crazy back then.
He go hum bun. Well, bet it up. He can keep it. Like, what? That bitch out the house. You don't get no inheritance. You with that nigga now. That nigga got to take care of you. The nigga just hit me with a hum bun. Give me 100 dinars. I mean, 100 denariuses.
Them denariuses,
Give me
yeah.
100 Caesar coins.
Right, 100 Caesar coins and shit.
But not a condemned
I thought you did some heinous shit to your daughter and shit.
How they are to act.
And you cool with it, cause I done gave you some money and shit, so you got your respect back off of man materialistic shit.
That means,
And you still going not
you know,
do nothing. I can still do whatever I want to your daughter. Damn, that's crazy back then.
you know, obey them with fear and trembling. Like,
Every time you just rape their daughter and
Right.
shit, you just hit them off with a stack.
Because they could strike you down. What?
I think it's only great the first time, right? After that shit, you know, she might have got off from it. Might like it.
And the government will have you pop.
Because her dad saying, okay, you got my money? Here you go, son. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to go back and get me some
Why do
more
I say
real
that?
quick, you know?
Because the Vatican assassins, that's why. Watch the movie.
And then when you wake her up, you can just do it over and over and shit. Every time she said, no, I don't want it, you be like, shut up.
Don't watch it because it's
Right.
very dialogue heavy.
And what's she going to go?
But it's like a suspense thriller and it's a build up.
Because at that point, you got to marry her.
Da Vinci Code. And
You know, so-called spoiler.
Christianity.
And you don't shame the father in the household, so you know.
Next, like the fucking like the motherfucking Holy Grail.
Damn, man, them laws
You know
used to
what
be
I'm saying?
amazing.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. But the Vatican is sending out assassins
Yes.
on niggas.
The
That was
difference
the
of
shit they
opinion,
got
right? Yeah.
And shit, they real shit. I think this time.
Hey, they used to let you bust people in the head over and that right. They still got them laws out
Fuck
there.
Castaway. It was just a nigga and a ball
You know what I'm saying?
talking. I'm not dealing with that.
Somebody did ask you your daughter, you can stone your ass and
And
shit.
big with
Somebody
shit,
rape your daughter, you can stone her
So he
ass.
wished
You know
to
what
go.
I'm
The
saying?
first thing he did was smash a bitch.
I bet he
Oh, like
did.
nigga, shouts out to Tom Hanks for that movie. But the angels and demons.
You said what with the debate?
I was like, nigga, bet it up. This is some good shit.
Am I talking to the ego and listening? Nah, we listened to Hurricane Sunday service.
Sometimes they give you the free shit.
He just touched on the point. He was talking about
Bet it up. What's up?
he was talking about back in the old day laws that are still in effect on different parts of the world and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, some of them laws back then, they still go on in like places like Iraq and shit, you know, they're like considered black zones on the world map just because the violence and hostility and stuff. But over there, man, they used to do stuff like that. They still do it like that. You know, they still got the stone law to where, say, if like somebody comes up, rapes your daughter or something, your wife, somebody in your family, they can stone you on the spot. Take them big ass fucking stones, they get the whole village, and then they do, I forgot the correct term for that shit, the Arabic saying of it. But it would come through and you would basically have like a going away party in a way. Because you're going to have to walk from one end of the town to the other end of the town in a straight path, and everybody in the town is sitting there like, oh yeah. And then most people got big baskets that they used to have with the rocks. They handing it out like it was food. Here you go. Hey, young man, this your first stoning? Here you go. Take this big rock. That looks about your size right there. He's like, what am I supposed to do? Just take that thing, and when he walks down here, you know what I'm saying, if he survives, just go hit it, crack him one good time. How's your aim looking? Whole town come through, and they just come through, and they just mock up. And you just see the guy just, fuck, By the time he makes it to the end of the road, most of them never made it to the end of the road, Joe. Most of them never did. They were just laid out in the middle of the street. Even when you fall and shit, they keep going. They keep going till you cross that line at the end of the town, village, wherever they sit. And they keep going. You fall and shit, then you just laying there. Boop, 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 boop. Till somebody gives that final throw that just go ahead, crack your cerebral or whatever, and your shit get busted open and you ain't moving no more. Hey, you do some heinous shit, man, they gotta take you out in a badass way. Yeah. Yeah, you do some heinous shit, man, they gotta take you out. They got to. He didn't really talk about nothing. He just speculating on different stuff, so like world custom. He was at Star Wars 1 second, then we went over to ancient world talk and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, so you know. But in other parts of the world, you know, where you weren't getting stoned in like this village here, but you go to a village a couple miles away, they accept it. You know what I'm saying? Most of them accepted it. I come in, rape your daughter, smack your pops with a couple dinars, some delirious, some kind of world currency, smack him off just so I paid that respect off of, shaming him. And then he gonna take the bag and be like, hey, well, you gotta marry my daughter. So it's like, back then it was a win-win. So I could do some heinous shit, inflict my will on her, have my way, go ahead and get my release and all that. She don't have to enjoy it at all. Her dad find out, I just hit him with a couple coins and shit, and he's like, oh yeah, welcome to the family, son. You can do whatever you want to her. You ain't affecting my shame, my pride of shaming me no more. I said, damn, so what about the chick in the situation and shit? Because you just paid for your dad. Her dad just said, hey, you got a free green light on her. What you think he gonna do? Be like, man, shit, I just paid this. I'm about to get that back, right? I'm feeling the type of way. I'm gonna get that right now. I need that, right? I done paid a whole 100 dinar and all that, right? I got that, and she gonna be my wife afterwards. So she's still living inside that trauma. Hey, man. Shout out to some of y'all ladies, man, that done survived and all them heinous acts and shit to make it to like modern day where, we got over here in the U.S., we got laws that, prevent shit like that. Cause boy, I can only imagine back then, like motherfucker just come up and he just see you. Give me that. Help. And then she like, Dad, such and such over there, and then he's like, where's the bastard at? Let me go get my crew and shit. We come with the pitchforks and shit. Did you just do something to my daughter? Yeah, man, that was some good little thing right there. And then he's just like, oh, well, you have shamed me. How are you going to pay it back? Oh, hold on, man, let me. How much you need? There you go. And then they just walk up in the crowd, be like, hey, welcome to the family, son. So when you want to do this wedding thing right here, wipe my daughter up, be like, what? You going to give her to me afterwards? Damn. I could have gave you a couple dollars and you would have probably gave it to me beforehand and shit. I just couldn't control myself a little bit. Yeah, man. Hey, shit. But over here, hell nah. That shit don't go down nowadays. The mentality of us nowadays, most of us males done really tapped into that Sigma part. We ain't just apex or alphas no more. Most of us are Sigmas, know what I'm saying? And us Sigmas, we see the alphas that do that shit. And when they get locked up behind the walls, man, like I seen it when I was locked up. I did 5, know what I'm saying? I seen it behind the walls. We had like, on my stint, we had like maybe 40 people come through. That were them PDS and shit. And one of them, know what I'm saying? I didn't really catch all of what happened and shit, but we came out one morning and shit. He's hanging from the tier and shit. Hanging from the top tier, because we had a tier system and shit where you got the ground floor with the rooms, you got the guards and all that shit, they little station, and then you got the stairs that go up, and then the rafters were going all the way around and shit, like a little triple bar system to hold up the tiers and shit, and then their cells going all the way up around the top. I was down at the bottom and shit in the corner. But we came out one morning and shit, and they calling, everybody back to your cells, back to your cells. Code red, code red, code red, code red. We got a hanger. Come out my shit, I'm looking like, damn, he really hanging. Really hanging. That dude, know what I'm saying? I never really even met the dude, know what I'm saying? He was in there not even a whole day. They got his ass in the nighttime. Somebody got a hold of somebody that knew a trustee or something, got a hold of a couple things of shoelaces, and they laced his ass up. They had him hanging by shoelaces like this, sort of stressed out and shit, and then had the motherfucking shoestring coming around, just hanging this motherfucker like this. He was hanging from the fucking tier like he was sort of like Jesus pose and shit, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have the nails and the wrist or the hand and his feet or whatever, but yo, he was hanging there. Like 2 weeks later, this big dude came through, OG dude, like 72 years old and shit. And you looking like his ass ain't supposed to be in here. What kind of trouble your old ass get into? And come find out, yo was sitting there making, I think the word was he had like hundreds of tapes. Like hundreds of tapes. This dude been secretly recording his kids for years. like making all kinds of tapes with his kid, his son and daughter and shit, making tapes. Then they said that he was on some of the tapes and shit, orchestrating, getting them into it, and then he'll come slide through for the finish and shit. It's like, what? Man, they beat that man. They drowned that nigga inside the shower. I don't even know how they drowned him in the shower at first. All we know, we came in there, and he was just laid out like this. You know, your arms down, your ass up in the air. He was already butt-ass naked taking the shower. He was just slumped right there, his face down right where the little draining thing is. They had already took like some toilet paper and shit and already like it was already in the cracks of it so the water would catch the little drip shit. And he was just like this, just woke up like, it's laying there. Like, And then you could already tell that somebody done ran up in him and shit, because first thing you see is just the secretion just like running down the legs. It's already like dry at that point and shit. So they obviously got him. They got his ass. They didn't play with that motherfucker. Did not play. Then I remember a dude that was a vet. He came in that bitch. Oh, man. He came over in that bitch the first day and shit, because he knew he was already fucked up. He come over, he sees all of us. We over playing some dominoes at the table and shit. It's me and like a couple other vets that I knew and shit. And I had served with, they had some time too on some different shit. But we all in there, chatting it up and shit. You know, it was only 3 of us. We had our little crew and shit. We just take care of each other and shit. And this dude comes up. They tell us, they say, hey, man. Know what I'm saying? I got the word from one of the gang guys in there and shit. You know, the number gang. He's like, hey, man. One of y'all people coming in here and shit. There's a fucking green light on his ass. And we're like, what? Oh, shit. I said, hey, man, we don't even know the dude and shit, man. We ain't involved in this. Oh, I'm just telling y'all, man. Y'all better move right. And stay out the way, because, hey, it's already planned for this motherfucker. And I'm like... And the dude come in. Cool ass dude. He can't kick the with us and shit like that. He's like, man, you know, I'm in here off of assumption and shit. And we like, hey, man, you know, we all innocent too. Right, when you lock the fuck up, we all still innocent and shit. Even though we already got hit with our crime, we still innocent and shit. So, what she say? I'm talking about what you talking about in my chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, he had the thing go off to where he comes in. He made it about the first week. He comes in, he kicks us with us, chilling at the table. Hey, man, I'm in here because of bad circumstances and shit. He tells us that he's in there for some commercial B&E and shit. You know, that's like everybody usually share what they in there for. You know, I was in there for white collar and shit. Intellectual property, bootlegging, and all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? I got set up, really. Well, I think I got set up because I knew what I was doing wasn't right. But I was working for somebody that had a legit business that was flipping cell phones. And I was trying to apply what I learned in the military, you know, of freaking decoding and decrypting systems and shit like that. So I was cracking the phone for the guy, sending him back. He'll give me the payment for the bulk that I bring back and shit. So it was good money, you know. I just came home and shit out the military. So it was like, okay, I got a job offer. Well, what I didn't know was Yo had people that were like beating up the Haitians. Beating up the Haitian people and stealing the phones. And then he'll give me the phones and then I'm erasing everything off the phone, reprogramming and shit to a point to where I can give it back to him. He'll put his network on it and then bam, he resell the phone. So I didn't know none of that shit was going on, knowing that they were doing an investigation on him. But when they called his ass, Yo fucking sunk. All of my paperwork, his names on my paperwork like 7 times and shit. Defendant. He's on there. He's like, oh, well, you know. I might have had the storefront, but this was the mastermind behind the whole operation. This was all his idea. Man, they ran up in my shit on a Christmas Eve in 2005. Ran up in my shit. Came in at first talking about they looking for drugs. I'm talking about drugs. What kind of drugs when they come in and talk about? And I had like a whole house full. I had like my god brother. I had like his girl. I had like a chick that I was entertaining at the time. She was there. I had my cousin there. One of my other homies, he's in the back. They playing pool in the back room where I had like a freaking slate pool table and shit. So they playing with that. I had bought it for Christmas that year off my bonus. So it was all good and shit. And they come in there, man, fucking police, man. They don't got no fucking ethics. They come inside this shit. They breaking shit. Trying to slam everybody down. Talking about stop resisting. How am I going to stop resisting if you just came up, grabbed me, and you trying to, like, turn me around and shit, and then when I, like, buck a little bit, you want to grab the back of my neck and shit, and then try to get me once I'm on the ground, like, I'm supposed to not move. Bitch, if you throw me to the ground, I'm going to bounce off the fucking ground, because that's just how gravity works. You get slammed against something, your body going to move, and then talk about stop resisting, stop resisting. Man had his knee all up in my ass and shit. Like, he knew what he was doing. He goes, like, kept moving and shit, talking about stop moving. I'm like, damn, you already got your knee on my balls and you keep trying to push it up. This shit is uncomfortable as fuck. The fuck, man? But Yo came up in that bitch. And there he telling us his little story and shit, you know what I'm saying? That he's in there for commercial B&A and shit. And we're like, all right, yeah, you know. Because when you first get in, you don't always have your paperwork with you. So we gave him benefit of the doubt because he didn't have his paperwork when he came in there. Which was already kind of awkward because when I first came in, they tried to check me. You know what I'm saying? And my paperwork didn't come till like 3 days later. When I already went in, got processed, talked with the little woman in there where she's like, oh, well, you know, try to work on some kind of plan, keep your mind busy in here. You know, you don't want to succumb to the environment. Because, hey, the environment was crazy, man. You got people yelling all the time. Somebody yelling all the time, and you just, man, it's fucking hell in here, man. God damn, it's hell in here. And then you hear all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? At least 3-4 times a day, somebody got ran in. Like, real shit. Somebody was getting ran in 3 to 4 times minimum a day. You heard the shit. You couldn't block it out. I tried, like, Q-tips, all kinds of shit. You can't block it out. You don't want to go over there because you don't want to be you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody mind their own business. It's all about respecting that. So Yo comes over, he's chatting with us and shit. So then his paperwork finally comes. And he's just like, yeah, man, they done put my shit wrong. They got me wrong thing. I'm falsely convicted and shit in here. And we're like, yo, okay. Well, somebody knew this guy. They reached out to somebody that they knew that was still in the service from around where that guy was and got the story. And it happened to be like one of his partners he served with. And he said, yeah, man, that guy right there, yeah, he got busted with like freaking hours. I'm like, hours? Yeah, man, this dude had like a whole wall. Like a whole wall of VHS tapes and shit. I said, what? He said, yeah, man, this dude was just going up in his neighborhood, just taking local kids, because he had kids, having them come over, film and shit. Then be like, yeah, you want to play house? Want to play house? Oh, look, we got all this. They said that he had so much freaking, like, kids shit. Plus, at the same time, come find out that Yo used to own a kid's clothing store. Used to own a kid's clothing store and shit. So it was easy access to him. And it's like, damn, man, why do people that get all the good opportunities and shit fucking blow it on some dumbass shit? Some dumbass shit. You had access to kids, my nigga. And then you want to play with kids and shit. Well, this guy here, man, they got him. They got him. Because almost everyone in there, we had this dude named Tommy, we had this dude named Josh, and this dude named Eric. All 3 of them guys were booty guys. Like straight booty bandits. They weren't like the dude Fleece and shit talking about, I came for booty. No. These guys would see some shit and just come up and just start some shit. Because they were some big guys, man. They were some big guys. And a couple of them been in there for some minutes. For some years, you know what I'm saying? I asked one of them, I asked Tony, he said, man, you know, he said, police tried to put their hand on me and shit, you know, so I beat that motherfucker so he couldn't put his hands on me. And then you look at his paperwork and shit, and it's like, yo, he beat that cop damn near to like an inch of his life and shit. So he's in there looking at some serious time and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he's figured, fuck it. He don't want to get out. He said he been in that bitch since like 14. He don't want to get out. He likes it in there. And he'll let you know. He'll be like, yeah, man. You see that bitch over there? See that bitch over there? Got me feeling the type of way. I'm about to go see about that. And then all them niggas moved at the group and shit, man. All three of them big ass niggas moved at the group. Like, their bodies weren't slacking, bro. Like, these motherfuckers look like some goddamn fucking modern day goddamn Spartans with the body and shit, you know what I'm saying? And, but they'll come right up and shit and just be chilling by the tier, and they'll just go upstairs. And you would just watch them. We're just sitting there playing cards. I'm looking like, oh, who's there? I ain't even the best spade player at the time and shit. I'm just playing cards. Got my man right here, Mark. My man over here. Got the random dude right here that we telling you about and shit. And he just over there telling us, and we just looking. So he gets up and he goes back to his cell and shit. Goes up the chair. Daps up somebody that he knows and shit from, I guess, around his way and shit. Everybody just looking. Because the first thing we noticed was they had their shoes on. Everybody else is chilling. It's a Sunday. I had me some flip-flops on. I'm chilling. I didn't need my shoes on because it wasn't no hostility or nothing. So I didn't really have to worry about shit. But we see him go upstairs and shit. And I'm like, hey, man, you see who went up there? Man, I ain't worried about them guys and shit. Okay. I say, they've been talking that somebody getting got today. We don't know who it is. And when that alert goes off, everybody supposed to be in boots or shoes at that moment. And he walks up the stairs. Daps his man up. What's up with you, man? Comes across. And where his room is like the third from the corner. It's already a blind spot right there. Because right where the corner is, it's like a little slit of a hallway right there. Really ain't supposed to be a slit of a hallway. But, it's so degraded and shit that it looks like one. That's where everybody usually go and, go ahead and get your smokes on and shit like that. Go in the corner. Have somebody over there to go ahead and start sucking some of it up so the smoke ain't inside the dorm. You know what I'm saying? So he goes up in there and we just sit there and wait. And I look over and I say, hey, man, we tried to help. Because at the time, we still didn't know what was on his paperwork. What he in there for. We only know he been chilling with us for about a good 2 days. And such and such a shit. You know what I'm saying? So we really don't know to do this shit. Nobody really trying to stand for him. I'm not trying to fuck around and fight motherfuckers for your benefit and put myself in the fucking shit associated with you to where I'm going to get the same shit that you getting. No, fuck that. Had the possibility to get shanked the fuck up and not make it out this bitch to see my family and shit, man. You on your goddamn own. Man, he went up there and it just went in. Just went in. We just sat there. Yeah, motherfucker. We done found out about you. Wanna mess with kids and shit, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I like when y'all fight back. Like when you fight back. Yeah, that just making me super. And like the same guys I told you about, like you always could tell who they were and shit, because these guys always stayed with a toothbrush. And you could tell his toothbrush, the toothbrush was like a little fold away shit, so they always had their shank and they always had the toothbrush just in their mouth like a toothpick and shit, you know what I'm saying? But he has another one just to stab you up on somewhere hidden around the dorm. But they always carried toothpaste. These guys would sit there and just carry the toothpaste. That was their calling card right there. Anybody been in the inside, you know about toothpaste. Toothpaste used as a lubrication. And we just heard it. And then you just heard, no, someone help me. Man, they wore that boy out. It wasn't just one. Wasn't just two. You had 3 Bordy Warriors. And they sitting there and you just hear them conversating and shit. I go ahead, I got so disturbed and shit, I couldn't play cards no more. Hey, man, I'm going back to my room and shit, man. Go read me a magazine and shit. It's bad. And then I try to take my pillow in there and shit, because they don't really give you shit for pillows and cloths and shit. I try to take the pillow and try to put it in my ear a little bit and just try to take a little nap and shit. They try to block it out. I couldn't block it out and shit. You just hearing it. And then you try not to visualize what's going on. I didn't want to go up there and see it. Hell no, I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the sound is worse than the act. But such is life, though, man. You fuck around with kids and shit like that, man, you deserve to get that shit. A grown-ass man messing with kids, man, you deserve for another grown-ass man to run up in you. If women had the same shit we had, I'm pretty sure they would have got them too. They would have got them too. Oh, yeah, man. Shit be so fucked up in this world sometimes, man. And we just seem to forget that shit. Seem to forget it. That we're down here with, what, supposed and fallen deities and shit of a 33%. Nobody knows what a 33% of a large, massive, entire angelic force or whatever is. But apparently they down here with us and shit. I ain't seen one. Have y'all seen one? Y'all seen any kind of, like, fucking angel pop up at you and shit? I ain't seen one. I like to think that, you know, I got one chilling right on me right now, you know, giving your boy a massage, like, you know, if you can just give your boy, like, a, you know, just a little tougher, you know, a little bit tougher. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go, girl. There you go. High five. See? I like to chat with mine like it's theirs sometimes, you know. And public, fuck, no, I ain't doing it like that, because motherfuckers be like, yo, he fucking wildin', bro. He wildin'. What's up with yo over there? Look, he just high-fived the air and shit like he was supposed to high-five him back and shit. Hey, man, mind your goddamn business, man. What I got going on ain't your goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some if you ain't got some. That's how you just hit them real smooth, polite, you know, straight to the point. You don't want to gas it up, flip it up a little bit, you know. You want to give it showing straight like that, because, man, like, what's up with the state of the world, man? Especially, like, this online shit, man. How are you, and then you get online and you want to be somebody else? Hi, I'm the real Slim Ball, you know what I'm saying? But when I get online, da-da-da-da-da, you become Superman and shit. You become all big man. I'm going to talk my shit because I can talk my shit. But somebody come check you and shit. You want to turn a little bitch quick. Hey, call them straight like it is. That's what a lot of females need to do, yo. Call all these punk ass dudes and shit that ain't on your level and shit. And most of y'all pick these motherfuckers, man. How y'all be choosing some losers? I understand you got to go through the process and knowing them, and time has to go and shit to find out that he ain't worth shit. But I'm pretty sure if you dated and all that and then just giving your goods and shit, I'm pretty sure you would have knew he wasn't shit. I don't know if you were in your feelings and you were just so moist that you just needed something in there to cool you down and get you right. But you know he wasn't right for you. He wasn't right for you. You done so early and shit, under the values yourself and shit, man. Same for males and shit, man. Hey, chick tell you meet her in the bar and shit, and she's trying to go that night and shit. Hey, I meet a lot of women. I'm in the club all the time. I meet a lot of women in the club that be trying to just throw it at me. And I'm like, damn, you don't value yourself. You obviously can't value yourself. You're going to give me your whole being to do whatever I want to for my satisfaction. Hopefully you get some too. But you're going to give it, you're just going to say, here you go. I'm looking like, damn, I wonder Conquerors can rack up the body, have a good time with it and shit. But I don't want her after this night. I don't want you after this night. I already done got everything I want. The satisfaction, the lust, all that shit is quenched at that point. And it's like, damn. Fuck her feelings. Right, I don't give a fuck about her feelings. She already showed me what her feelings was, so I gave her feelings back. But she didn't prove that she even worthy of being my partner. Because it's like, if we get into an argument and shit, and you feeling like I'm neglecting you, or I might be cheating or some shit, what's going to stop her from going back out there and letting the next nigga get up in it? Go out, be like, yeah, you know, babe, go ahead and enjoy yourself. Let me hit you with a couple dollars so you go out here and enjoy it with your friends and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That way you the ringleader. Because, hey, any chick I mess with, they got to be a ringleader. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to send you out into this world, you're going to be wearing, like, some fancy-ass shit. You're going to be looking good. Because I'm going to send you out there just because I know niggas are going to look. So I want a motherfucker to try and touch you or some shit like that. So you can come back and tell me the word. Right, I'm going to send you out there as a walking trap. A walking trap. So when somebody does fuck with you and disrespect, I have every authority as man at that point on this world to go ahead and act on something that's attached to me. Because she ain't mine. Even if I put a ring on her and shit, she still ain't mine. She's still her individual person. I just moved up in a different level of commitment saying, okay, this is associated with me. Well, she ain't even associated with me. She's a part of me, you know? How they always say, hey, we all halves. And you find like, you know, y'all know how that be. But hey, you know, even if you like religious and shit, they say what? A man finds a good man. Right, a man finds a good life in a woman. I said, well, I can see that. That plays out a little good. That plays sort of contradicts you with the saying, because it's like, if she ain't shit and you try to make a house with shit, how you expect it to turn into something better? It can't. It can't. You can't have somebody about something and then somebody about shit and expect that that's going to make a beautiful picture. Nah, it's just going to be a nice picture with a house in the yard and a fence and all that. And then on this nice little white fence, it's just going to be them shards of fucking feces and shit that he or she done brought to the relationship. And then you're like, damn, man, why can't I get this right? Because you gave up too early. Gave up too early. I believe everybody has a match out there in the world. I believe everybody has a match in the world. Me? I'm just going through the cycles till I find it. If you want to sum it up, we all just go through the cycles till we find it. Like, shoot, how you sit there and say, oh, I love you, 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 I love you. And then years down the road, I just can't stand this motherfucker. Oh, I can't stand that bitch. Why she get so stupid over the years and shit? Well, you know, I have a theory on that, you know. Maybe you fucked her brains out, bro. Maybe. I don't know. Or she's like, man, this old lame-ass, non-enthusiastic fucking beta male. I gotta be the alpha, wear the pants. I gotta put the bread on the table. I gotta be the breadwinner. I gotta go out there and be the man in the relationship. Shout out to all the women that do it too, because hey, it's crazy. It's crazy that the women got to be the men, because the men are so short falling and shit. All I'm saying, to where she got to be the man, but then if you left her with a seed and you died locked up or some shit, guess what? She got to try and teach this man to be a man. Women give birth to boys. They can't teach a man. It's hard for a woman to make a man. It's hard. It's hard. So I give you some, man. I give some of y'all women that's out here trying to make men and shit, I give y'all some props, man. Because shit, it's hard as fuck to make a man. It is hard. It is hard. I watched my own mama try to do that shit for years of my development and shit. Man, I put her ass through. Put her ass through to where she had to send me to my pops to try to get some man shit. And he really wasn't, you know. When I went and lived with my pops, like, yo, he was straight on bachelor life and shit, you know. Had the condo. He didn't really know shit about raising his kid and shit. You know. Didn't really know shit about raising his kid. You know, he already done split first chance he got. He already in a whole new relationship. I had mad women I seen come up inside that condo and shit. Middle of the night, I hear fucking and all kinds of shit. Walk past the bedroom to go to the bathroom. I'm seeing it right there. I had access to it because we had a scrambler box. I flipped the channel two channels up. I'm seeing Playboy. Playboy back in the day, they used to show everything. So I'm seeing all these women on TV like, damn. I like that. Right, I'm a face. I'm like, You know, I was mad young, so, you know, this before, you know, puberty and shit start really kicking in, to where you really start pampering yourself and shit like that, and you get the sensation of, oh, hey, this got a little tangle and shit. Oh, if I just massage a little bit, hey, let's out a treat, I guess. Treat for her anyway. But could easily watch it. I used to watch it all the time and shit. Come home from school, right, the TV be on wrestling. I'm flipping 2 channels up. It's fuzzy. Give it about 30 seconds. It pops in. I'm just, wow. What is he doing? Oh, you put that right there. And then what you do? Just thrust. Okay, then just start doing some other stuff. Okay, and then you switch to this way. Then you switch to this way. Oh, then she could put it in her mouth. Oh, man, what? Then he put it in his mouth there. Okay, I don't know about that. He just licking the spot or something. Okay. What's that? She got some stuff coming out too. Okay. Right, I was a young boy, and we had chicks in my neighborhood too, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably like 9 years old at that time, yo. We had chicks in my neighborhood, you know? A whole bunch of white girls. They were about like 13, 14. So, you know, hey, women mature faster than us guys, and especially them teenage chicks, you know, they used to come up with all kinds of shit we come over. Like, our neighborhood was so good back in them days, man. Like, shit, we show over for a sleepover. Right. 9 years old, I'm having sleepover at, like, teenage girl houses and shit. Middle of the night, they want to play a little spin the bottle. 7 minutes in heaven in the closet and shit. And then you got an older chick that's in there that was probably about, like, fucking, I'd say probably about 14, 15 at the time. She's the coach. Right, she's the coach. She's trying to get all the little boys with all the little girls, and she's trying to see what you know, and then they get to see you. You get to see them. So it was like, hey, you know, I already came up said it. You know, at the time I probably wasn't built for it, you know. Hey, I can at least get it right there, you know. Get it right there, hey. And we had them chicks that were down with it and all that shit, so it was like, all right, you know. But such a life, like shit, look at the average poll, man. Like the demographics of like my city and shit, chicks are getting pregnant between 7 and 9. Any given night, I could walk into the club, and no lie, I walk into the club, I see great grandma. You know, great grandma's probably in about 50s. I see grandma. Grandma probably hitting 40s. I see the first daughter. First daughter, she around my range. You know, I'm 39. So she's somewhere between probably like 39 to about like 34 bracket. Then guess what? Her daughter's in there. Her daughter's probably just hitting like 23 to 21 range, because you got to be 21 to get in the club anyway. I got the whole family stable right there. Generations right there. And all of them bucking off. All of them bucking off. Let me get that tequila. Let me go talk to my girl. I'm going to get me some night, girl. Look at all these fine ass niggas in here. Because, hey, people would be thinking that chicks don't come in there and they be scoping out guys when they come inside the shit too, see? Oh, yeah. Only advantage is, hey, y'all got free admission. Come on, ladies' night. There's always ladies' night. Every night is ladies' night. Y'all got to tell a certain amount of time to get up in there and you ain't got to pay shit. Us brothers, you know, we got to make that decision of, man, do I want to go up in there for the night? What is my intentions? Of course, I came to a club. I came to a club because I'm like, man, I'm not trying to spend another night lonely and shit, you know? I'm trying to warm that bed up tonight. I'm trying to warm that bed up tonight, get some exercise, extracurricular jumping off and shit, you feel me? Right. So it's like, damn, do I want to pay that $20, $30 at the door to get in there? And then I get in there and I'm looking at bougie. Looking at straight bougie. Because, hey, a lot of them show up in the club and shit, man. And, hey, I understand if your body ain't right and shit, but, man, you know, don't come to the club that night. Don't compensate putting all this fluid all up on you. All these different colognes and perfumes and shit. It smells good, yes. It smells good once your brain processes that I'm not fucking dying right now for suffocation because, man, women, come on. Hey, same for us men and shit, man. Cologne is, and perfume, that shit be strong at times, man. You just fired off a fucking aerosol right there and everybody in the vicinity like, smell me, smell me. It's like, damn, you looking good, you smell good, but damn, that shit got me getting a fucking migraine and shit. Like, I hate when I walk in the club and you come through the little double doors and shit. You finally get in the club. You see the DJs there. And, like, our clubs around here, we got like 3 DJs at any given time in different parts of the club. So when you walk in, it's like, all right, the first part you walk in, you come through the entrance. You already hearing the music. And you coming through like, always lit up in this bitch tonight. Who up in this motherfucker? Then you come in, you look around, you said, uh-oh, there's some ladies in here. Uh-oh, look at her with that all black glitter tight dress on tonight. Looking like this, you know how the stuff like this, she got a whole dress on like that. Like, damn, look at them beads. God damn, I gotta go say something to that. She must shot at that. Then you look around, you see the white girls, you know, they all partied up with their own little crew and shit. They the ones over there by the tables and shit. They just came out to have a good time. Then you see the ones over there. You got some of the sisters and some of the freaky white girls, you know, they just all up on some mic. They just, yeah, you feel this ass? I'm gonna grind this all on you. Yeah, this is my song right here. You feel that? Yeah, come on, get up on me. Yeah, try and freak me. And then you're saying that like, oh shit, the freaks on the floor. The freaks on the floor, shit. Hey, first thing I do is I go to the bar, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the chicks are already at the bar. There's so many chicks standing at the bar and shit that it's like, damn. I got to wait like 15 minutes just for the bartender to ask me what I want to drink. But then you look around and you're like, hold on. First red flag goes up. Hold on. Look at my boy. He's like, yeah, man, what you trying to drink? I'm like, all right, how you trying to do it, bro? You trying to do like 7, 8 rounds a night? Yeah, that sounds cool. All right, how about this? I'll take the first 3, and then you pick up, and then I'll take the last round. All right, bet. I don't want my friends paying for all my drinks and shit. They can afford to. I can afford to buy everybody shit. But, you know, that's just how us bros, you know, bro code and shit. You got to map out the evening and shit. Then we'll come up there, we'll see all these chicks. Like, what was it? About 2 weeks ago, we went to the club, actually. We met this chick named Tina and this chick named Ashley. Both of the chicks look like twins. Little yellow bone joints. We come in, I go ahead. We wait in, we get our drinks. I'm like, hey, man, let me go ahead and get four Heinekens and shit, know what I'm saying? 2 each, and let's go ahead. Let me get a double shot of Jägermeister. Straight, no Red Bull. Hold that shit. Let's get my man some Henny and shit. Double shot on that shit too. Hold the ice. No rocks. So we got our drinks and then these chicks sitting there saying, oh, y'all some ballers. I'm trying to figure out how she think I'm a baller, you feel me? Now, I was balling a little bit, but they thinking we on money. I came in with an all golden shirt. All golden shirts, so that shit was flicking all kind of shit. I wore my Jesus piece out there, you know. Just to show off a little bit, you know. You got some jewelry, you show off a little bit. I had my gold chains on, 6 gold chains with it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just to stunt just a little bit and shit. Get, you know, just boost my position up just a little bit. Because everybody has some ice on in that bitch. I just want to boost me and my team. And, you know, I got way more gold chains. So I gave my boy like 4 of them so he could rock them too. That way he got some ice out, you know what I'm saying? So we meet these chicks. We at the bar. They say what they said and shit. And then she comes off and she's like, oh, yeah, we want to chill with y'all. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Plan work that I already intended and shit. Man, I spent like $200 on these chicks. It's time to leave the club and shit. They already talk about, oh, well, shit, y'all got a room or something? I'm like, oh, I can get one. Right, I can get one. I'm not trying to take you back to my house. I just met you. I'm not trying to take you back to my crib. Hell no. Hell no. She like, oh, what y'all down here? Y'all got like a room or something? I'm like, oh, shit. See, she's already open for suggestion and shit. Man, we met them chicks and shit, took them back to the telly and left their ass. Left their ass. Like, we were trying to make some action work, man. The one chick started throwing up all over the bed. The other chick, she's so drunk and shit that, you know, I'm sitting there talking to her, and I could tell that she was clearly inebriated. I'm sort of fucked up, but I could tell that she was clearly inebriated. When she fell back on the bed and was just sitting there talking to me and shit, I already knew she was inebriated. So, you know, the gentleman I didn't take advantage. I could have. Definitely could have. Definitely could have. I wanted some that night. But when she started snoring and shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just leave this bitch here. We left her, my man, you know. He left the other chick. She's throwing up, so she was in the bathroom. So we said, man, we leaving these bitches here. And we just dipped for the night. Just dipped. They got a free hotel room. Sit there, rest up, and all that shit. So we went to the club the next night. We seen the same exact bitches. Same exact bitches. And they act like they didn't know us at all. They act like they knew us at all. But they knew we were there. They knew we were there. They were trying to do their game, pick up on niggas, get free drinks and shit. They knew what it was. So it's like sometimes, you know, certain shit ain't worth your time. It really ain't worth your time, because shit, I could have saved damn near like $300 that night fucking with these chicks. Then I had to pay for the telly and shit. Could have saved that shit fucking with people that, you know, just because she look good don't always mean touch it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I done dated a chick that had 3rd-degree burns and shit all over her face and shit from a house fire from when she was younger. Doesn't look like the best thing out there that you would want to choose, you know, because she got the burn shit, but, you know, I see the personality. That's what I look for. I want that personality. What can you bring to me? How can you empower me? That's what I do. I ask a couple questions. I look to a woman and shit. How can you help me? I know you got my rib. But what else can you do for me? Can you be that ear when I need to just sit there and discuss some shit? Can you be that moral compass when I'm in a state of rage and I just want to lash out and go fucking kill the world and shit? Can you calm me down? Do you know all the right shit to do? Can you read my demeanor? Right, that's what I'm looking for. I don't even really want a girl. Not saying I want to do, hell no, I'm far from that. I ain't on that flamingo shit. But I don't want a girl. I want like that. I want that friend. That's what I want. I want that friend. If we could be friends and shit from the beginning, it's cool. It's cool, because at that point, it ain't no issue. Oh, bearded conversations. What's good with you, bearded Genghis Kong? Man, you said what? You said let's go bear. Shit. Let me turn to the network real quick. Let me see who got the game right now. Cause I know y'all ain't on Amazon. Y'all on Amazon next week for y'all versus the Packers again, I think. Let me see. Let's go to my live stream shit. You know, I got that NFL Sunday ticket, so I can just jump between some games and shit, you know. Let's see. We got Bears versus Chicago starting at 1. We got the Bengals versus the Ravens. Okay. So I already got that game on in the side, you know. I'm watching my team too. I got some bread on the ticket today, you know what I'm saying? Got some bread on the ticket. Okay, we got the Eagles versus Raiders, the Giants versus Commanders, Patriots versus Bills, Chiefs versus Chargers, Jaguars versus Jets, Texans versus Cardinals. Who else got on here the ticket today? Okay, and these are all the ones on now. And then we got Denver versus Packers later, Rams versus Lions, Saints versus Panthers, Niners versus Titans, Colts versus Seahawks. Okay, Dallas versus the Cowboys, and Steelers versus Dolphins. So I got like 7 teams picked up on some shit right now that We hoping we get it this week, boy. We almost got it last week, man. We almost got it last week, man. If we didn't lose to the Steelers, I could have had fucking $7,350 on my bet. I had all the lines going until the Raven game. And then the Steelers got us. And that blew my whole ticket off a fucking $150 ticket. Could have had that shit. Could have had it. I was on the DraftKings, by the way. DraftKings. I did DraftKings. I do DraftKings, sports bets. What's this other one I just joined up for? Hot Picks. And I did a lottery machine every now and then where I just go in and grab a blank ticket. And then just fill it off and then pay them. Okay. Oh. Why they ain't trying to show me this Bengal? Oh, okay, that's the Bengal game. Let's see. The Bears versus Cleveland. Okay, let's find the network for that. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Done found it. Let this load up. We're going to step away for a second. Damn! No!
Job here.
No! What the fuck?
You're gonna see the two pullers come out.
Fucking Bears are up 28-3. Get the fuck out of here. What? Hell no. Hell no. How y'all beating them? But y'all couldn't do that shit to the Packers, man. The fuck?
44, loss of 4 on the
Come on, whip y'all ass next week. Like, oh, they did this to the Browns, huh?
The football to the Browns 49-yard line, a pickup of 7. I think that just goes to show you, how confident this team is in that run game. There's so many times that we've seen Ben Johnson, his time in Detroit, this short time here in Chicago, run the ball in what a lot of people would consider obvious pass. 2nd and 14. Hey, we got to throw the ball here, and he'll come back and turn around and run the ball again after having a big loss on that previous play.
The rookie from Michigan, able to keep it off the turf to get a first down.
Yeah, he's got to be able to feel that pressure coming from that backside, and he's able to get the ball out to Colston Loveland. And here's the...
Hell no. Hell no. Why y'all didn't pick that shit?
Exactly right, Kevin. That's great concentration on...
Why y'all ain't pick that shit?
Soft hands.
Tight ends, Bears line up with their heavy set.
Pick that shit.
One of those 3 tight ends in motion.
Pick that shit. Pick that shit. Pick it. Pick it. There you go. There you go. Don't let them get that shit no more. You might have fell and stopped the pass, but don't let them score no more.
Yeah, a lot of times when you get these underthrown long balls and you have that contact at the end, a little bit of a double move.
That was some good defense right there. But he could have picked that shit, man. Come on, Campbell. You got fucking tripped up on it. You supposed to pick that shit, man.
Played well by Tyson Campbell.
Ran that shit back on him.
He gets back in phase and then gets his head around to trap the ball.
Okay, Williams was 17-26. Okay, I see Williams with the 17-26. Okay. 2 touchdown passes. Hey, go walk their ass the fuck back. Give them that false start right there. Walk their ass the fuck back across that field. Go back. Ain't like they need a field goal or nothing. But hey, Bear against Kong, man. Come on, bro. Y'all playing a team that's 3-10 though, man. 3-10. You see their defense is obviously fucking y'all up though. Cause man, what happened with that? What happened with that completion right there? Damn. Hey, yo, Historyman, yo, you need to put some more pep in your step, bro. You could have cracked the shit out of Williams' ass right there, bro. Okay. They got somebody down. Damn, can they stop y'all playing shit? Y'all don't fucking hurt this man. They said, well, fuck it, it's a free timeout. Hey, yo, I would play football with that intention as a coach and shit, yo. Go ahead and bust that motherfucker. We need them free timeouts and shit. Stop the clock. Stop the whole game, matter of fact. Damn, 17-27, 242, 2 touchdowns, 21 first down completions, 6.2 yards per play. Okay. So y'all showed up. Y'all showed up today. Where were y'all last week? Really, where was the Bears at last week, man? Because y'all weren't doing this shit last week. Y'all weren't. Against Green Bay that y'all should have beat just like this. Oh damn, you playing in -2 degrees, feeling like weather right now too? God damn. Sheesh. Good fucking hit. Good fucking hit. Rap. Get off me. Rack up. Pow. Both of y'all asses were on him. Ha ha ha. You supposed to got him lower. Supposed to hit him lower. Okay, go ahead. Kick that joint off. Somebody should have smacked that, man. Okay, they take it down at the, what, 13, 14? Is Chicago knocking on the door of history? We're going to have to find out. We're going to have to find out. Definitely going to have to find out. Let me flop on over to the Raven game. Yeah, watch my team. All right, let's change that ticket up. Hey, Brad, the gang is calm, bro. Well, how about them Ravens, bro? How about them Ravens, bro? Yeah. We 24-0 right now, bro. 24-0. So it's kind of good that y'all doing something. Damn. That shit said Philly 31-0. What? Washington beating the Giants. Okay, 29-14. Y'all 28-3. Buffalo 28 to New England 31. Still got about 7. The Chiefs 16 versus Kansas City 13. They still got a long time. Jacksonville 41 over the Jets. Sheesh. Go ahead and hike that ball so we can go ahead and pick that shit. Come on. Come on. Come on, Jay Barrows. Go ahead and throw that pick right here. Oh, you better run that shit. Good luck. Good defense right there. We gave him a yard, though, but hey, good defense, though. Come on, fellas. Y'all got to stop this. 31. 31. Come on. We still got 7 minutes left. Who's this guy with the brown paper bag on his head? That's how cold it is right now. They got brown paper bags on their head out there. Hey, whatever to get past that cold, man. Good thing we playing in Cincinnati right now, shit. Instead of here, shit, we got snow going on outside right now. Hey, it's still snowing outside right now. We only got probably about a good inch and a half. You know, the sun's still up. It's melting. It's kind of warm, but it's still snowing, dog, with the sun outside. Damn, they got the first set of first downs. Bitch. All right, let's jump back over to the to the Bear gang. Let's see what they doing. Ooh, boy, ooh. He better hold on to that shit. Better hold on to that shit. Y'all lucky that Cleveland ain't got no kind of players that can rip like that, man. Cause they would have came straight up in there and snatched that shit out, had the ball back quicker. Y'all Cleveland, man, y'all already done, bro. Oh, bro, y'all done. That's why I put the Bears on my ticket this week. So I'm glad y'all won. I'm glad y'all won. Right. I'm glad y'all winning. Help me make some bread. All right, guys, watch out for that back pass. Woo! Almost a pick. Let's go, almost a pick. If he didn't stop, man, if he took an extra step forward, man, he could have got right in there and he should have extended his arms out. Instead of waiting last second, he could have picked that, ran that shit right back. That man wouldn't have called him. That would have gave us that would have put us up right there at another 7, 8. We ain't doing bad. 3 and 6 on third down conversions. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Come on. Come on. Up. They only getting small rushes on us. Let's turn back over to the let's flip back over to the other game, too. We got both of them running. Hey, Beardy, I know you seen that. They just slid the Ravens game over on y'all channel for a second. Y'all seen that touchdown run with my man Showboaty on the 1 yard line before he went in the end zone. Took them extra like 2-3 seconds to score. Just to show off a little bit. Okay, give us. Oh, what? What? They got the first on that. Oh, okay. That did look. I need that side angle to review that. Look at them showboating in the end zone. Look at y'all showboating in the end zone like y'all doing something. Like y'all doing something. Yes, it is. Okay, juke. Cut back across the field. That's smart. Y'all got that. Damn, Cleveland, I'm glad I didn't put no bread on y'all, man, because goddamn. Y'all done fucked my shit. Y'all done fucked my ticket up for the day. Browns, yo. Hey. Ravens, bro. If y'all don't beat them by more than 40, I can get an extra 100. So just don't beat them by no more than 40 points. I know it's a shutout. They look like they might try and get on the board. But as long as you don't beat them by 40 points, I got a free $100. Just off the side bet. Pick. Damn. Thought he would have got that. That's a nice bully he threw. Damn, Bills. Damn, Bears. What happened with that, bro? What happened with that snap, bro? Your man done got y'all ahead and he's losing the ball now, see? Y'all can't be doing that, Bears. Bears, y'all can't be doing that shit. Y'all keep going ahead losing the ball like that, man. Y'all gonna fuck around and end up losing this. What? It did look like a Raven play, didn't it? Okay, at least your man stopped and then sat and just pushed up on the QB while he was going down, you know. That was a free shot on his ass, though. I'll give y'all that. That was a free shot. Y'all could have busted his ass. J-Bo Flex, what's good with you? We in here watching the games right now and shit. Bear the conversations. You know, he tapped in talking shit because the Bears finally up right now, 28-3. They still got about 7 minutes left in the quarter. They keep fucking up. They can lose it still. Woo, look at that. Almost a pick. Almost a pick. Second more, they would have had a pick and ran that shit back because y'all had no defenders to stop. So we watching the Browns and the Bears. And we watching my boys, the Ravens versus the Bengals. We busting their ass 24-0 right now. Just got the ball back on the 34. So we about to just go ahead and shit down their throat. Yeah, I got some bread on these chickens today, so, you know, I'm doing good right now. Raven game, we're trying to win that bonus. We just can't hit them. We can't beat them by more than 40. The Brown game, I put just for them the Brown. I didn't put, like, no extra criteria, you know, because I don't really give a fuck about the team. To an extent, though. To an extent. Hey, Beard, I fuck with your team and shit, bro. I fuck with your team, though. I fuck with your team a little bit. Y'all doing a little action and shit. We about to go step off real quick, go grab some meals and shit. My man about to pull up. Bring me some of that good quality, high dollar smoke that he be coming across and shit, know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Man, this shit. And we got snow outside, man. We got snow outside, so, you know, I need to put on my extra layers again before we head out here. I'm not trying to turn into a snowman for y'all. We coming out with the big blue today. Yeah, we coming out with that big blue. Know what I'm saying? We got these in stock at the store, know what I'm saying? They're going for the super heavy winter hoodies. These things are just as warm as if you had a freaking, had a big heavy coat and shit. That's how much cotton's inside these shits, you know? I told them don't skimp on this shit. I buy them in bulk, sell them at the store. You know, they on sale at the store for $25.99. Right, y'all ever come up in my town and hit the store, man? Get you some merchandise and shit, you know? And a lot of people, man, if y'all don't know how to come up with money and shit, man, buy you a vending machine. That's how you make some money. Buy a vending machine. Something that's always going to sell. Vending machine, video game machine, something. Put that at the store. That adds a value to shit. Me, you know, I just happen to have my circumstances to where when the offer came up, I had my business lined up and say, hey, man, let me go ahead and buy into the store. Let me buy in at a certain part of shit to where I'm not controlling interest, but, you know, I can put shit here. That's how I came to all my people. I said, hey, man, let me get that store, man. What that store looking like, man? I said, you got these cheap-ass sodas in here? Nobody want these cheap-ass things. That's what I be telling everybody, man. Imagine that you're selling a store. If you're doing music and shit, that's your product. Where you selling your product? Where can the people find your product? You can't just put it in one store and expect it to sell. How many times you go to all these other stores and you see the products, almost the same products, or identical copy of products and shit? Right. Consumerism, capitalism. Everybody got that free enterprise where you can start a business if you know how to go about it right. But it takes some capital to start a business. And a lot of people ain't got capital. So it's like, how do you get the capital? They don't want to know. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. They don't want. I said they don't want to know about how to make the paper. They don't want to know, but they want some paper. They want to know. Oh, Slim, tell them. They want some paper, but they don't want to go out and earn it. They want them some paper. Yeah, you set up this motherfucking block up and hit the store along the way. And go take in some of this snow. Cause it's snowing outside. Oh yeah, you'll see it come across the screen. We got that snow outside. Got that snow outside. Who came up in my yard? Hey, who came in my yard? That's what I want to know. Who came up in my yard? I see footsteps all over this bitch. Hey, my footsteps. Checking with the homies real quick, the birds and shit, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Let's hit this block. God damn, it's cold. They already put out the thing saying that was feeling like fucking almost negative degrees outside and shit. And the road ain't iced up yet. That's good. Get my happy ass over here to the stove. You gotta let them know. You got to let them know. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Damn. My top is warm. My feet, goddamn. Feel like I should have put on an extra 3 sets of socks today. Not. Okay, neighbors out here putting up Christmas lights in the yard. Got the little. Oh. Yo, Bertie, you might make me put up for these freaking 4 o'clock games too. Shit. Oh. She trying to wave. Bitch, don't wave at me. It's cold as fuck outside. You got a car. Don't wave at me. You didn't even offer a ride. Fuck wrong with you? Alright, see me walking on top of ice on the fucking pebbles of the road. Oh, look at Nicole ass outside. That bitch got mad because I told her I was talking to somebody. She got mad about it. Yeah, got mad about it. The woman with the 5 kids. I said, well, shit, you ain't putting no pussy on this dick. Shit. Fuck you worry about me. What I'm doing with my business and shit. Oh, she thinks I'm gonna walk down there by her house. Watch this. She got something for her. I got something for her. She's gonna be like, Slim, you don't come by my way no more. I do come by your way. You just don't realize when I come by, I don't say shit no more. Right. All right, you want me